Hey everybody, it's Mike here from The Art of Guitar. You know, I was all ready to go home for the night. I got all my work done. I've been working really hard all week, and I thought, I'm just going to go home early and just sit on the couch, practice guitar, and watch horror movies. But I made the mistake, I shouldn't say that because I'm actually glad I did now, of checking my messages before I left. And another person sent me a link to this video that we're about to watch. And they said, you know what, you should showcase them somehow, put them on your Fix This Band series or do a reaction video or something. So I skimmed through the video kind of quick because I thought if I'm going to do a reaction video, I don't want to watch the whole thing right away. So what I saw of the video was really impressive. And I thought, okay, here are 5 kids, high school kids, playing Tornado of Souls by Megadeth. That is a rough song to play, at any age, especially that guitar solo. That's the thing that a lot of people would probably skip to see. And I did the same thing. I just checked it out a little bit and I thought, okay, yeah, I definitely have to do a video on this. So I'll put a link to the full video in the description area so you can watch the entire thing without me commenting on it. But if you want to go through the video with me right now and I'll comment after certain sections of the song, stick with me. Okay, here we go. A high school band playing Tornado of Souls. It looks like it's a talent show or something, some kind of showcase.
All right, this is Tornado of Souls.
Holy crap. Wow, okay, so my initial reactions are, here are 5 kids playing Megadeth at a school function, and they all seem pretty chill. They probably are nervous, but I remember being on stage and I almost fell over from nerves. They seem to have it together pretty well. That drummer is giving me real professional vibes already, like he's counting off silently on his lap. And that's something pro drummers do all the time, just to get their internal click happening. And then he starts counting it out. And this is the funniest thing that I just saw. The guitar player basically pulled like a Lars Ulrich. He suddenly kicked into the riff way faster. I actually want to time it to see the beats per minute difference. But the drummer's counting it in. It sounds like it's the right beats per minute for the song. And the guitar player just kicks in and pumps it up like 30 beats a minute. So I was like, oh man, this song's already difficult, and now they're going to play it at like 230 beats a minute. And the singer girl is actually pulling it off really well. And I'm sure a lot of people would say she sounds way better than Mustaine. The bass player is sounding just insane. Like it almost seems like Geddy Lee's kid or something is on stage playing right now. So let's keep going. Something I just noticed is that the guitar players are doing downstrokes for this song, and that is not easy, especially at this more elevated tempo right now. My memory might be faulty, but I believe Dave Mustaine does alternate picking, and they're doing downstrokes. I'm going to double check on that really quick. Yeah, Dave Mustaine does alternate picking. So So these kids are downstroking everything. It's so crazy at this tempo that they're doing this so well. It's almost like James Hetfield meets Megadeth, the clash of the two worlds. That's so sweet. I also love the t-shirts. I see an Iron Maiden t-shirt and also a Pink Floyd t-shirt that the drummer's wearing. So the drummer just looks like a natural born musician. It looks like he's going to be doing this his entire life. Just the way he's moving and all the mannerisms and just the professional way he's already doing it up at his age is really incredible. All right, let's keep going. I was like, how's he going to do that drum fill? Because usually you have a whole bunch of toms. When Nick Menza does it, he's got all those toms to go. This kid's playing like a 4-piece kit, and he still made it sound really good. One thing I would advise these kids to do is to take the cables from their amps and actually put it under their straps and then plug it into their guitars. I'm kind of nervous this whole time. It's my OCD that somebody's going to step on their own cable and rip it out, but I hope that doesn't happen. Another thing I hope that doesn't happen is that a guitar strap comes undone. Because that always seems to happen at a talent show for some reason, but... He's downstroking that too. That bass player is going off. I just can't stop watching him. Like I said earlier, it's kind of like watching Geddy Lee as a kid just playing a Megadeth song. Incredibly. Okay. Here comes the solo. The bass player turned that into like a dueling guitar solo. So I was watching the guitar player at first. I wish he would have had a boost pedal, though. I can't really hear his solo too well, but I just kept hearing the bass guitar countering it in a really nice way, like they were complementing each other. But it felt like a dual lead battle, which I was not expecting, so that was really sweet. The guitar player got a little bit ahead during the solo. Did you guys hear that a little bit? And I was afraid he was going to stay on the wrong beat, but he modified his playing, which is a very pro move, in order to come back to where the rest of the band was. But he got through it pretty well. There's a lot of little things that, obviously could be fixed, but when you're playing live at this speed, it's going to be chaos most of the time. Nice. impressive. The singer lost, she was a little bit lost coming in at the very beginning of the bridge part here, but she started off a little bit, felt that it was wrong, and then adjusted, just like the guitar player did for the solo. So these kids are doing very professional things at a very young age, and that's what I'm seeing a lot these days, because they're raised on the internet. They can already see people making mistakes, they can see what's good, what's not so good, and they can adjust. Not to bring it back to my old metal band, but when we were young, we didn't have very much to go off of, so we didn't really know the spectrum. But we did the best we could for what we had, and I'm glad we did. But I wonder how different it would have been if we would have been exposed to so much more media as kids. Although now that I think about it, that could have been bad because we may have just sat around and watched YouTube all day instead of practicing. The singer seems to be a little more comfortable now. You know, at first she seemed a little bit like a little nervous or something, and now I think she's sensing the end of the song coming and she's really getting into it. So I love seeing that. If you could bottle that feeling that they just felt, that I'm assuming they felt, because I can see it in their faces and how they're like high-fiving each other and stuff, you'd be a billionaire if you could bottle that up and sell it, because it's one of the best feelings I've ever had in my life. You know, you get done with a very challenging song, there's a huge audience watching you, you actually pull it off, and after that, it's just all celebrating. It's this weird mixture of relief and excitement at the same time. I really love how the guitar player is shaking his hands like, oh man, I wonder if he's thinking, why did I start off so fast? But when you're on stage, sometimes you don't even notice you did that. It's the adrenaline rush, but then you go back and watch it later, and you can't believe how fast you were actually playing the song. Okay, let's see if there's anything at the end here. There's a few more seconds left on the time bar here. Yeah, the drummer is excited. I love it.
For all the 5 bands. See you guys.
Okay, so this must be some kind of program in a school. I don't know if it's some kind of like rock group type thing that they're doing. They said there was 5 bands, so that's really cool. It always gives me hope when I see, you know, I hate to say this just because I grew up doing this, but it makes me happy when I see kids get together and play music. I don't care what genre it is, but actually bust out the real instruments and play together and get the experience of actually playing in front of an audience. And that cathartic rush at the end, I know they're never going to forget it the rest of their lives. I have to say I'm very impressed with everybody in the band, but mostly that bass player and the drummer stand out to me. It feels like they've worked together before. They're really tight together, and they're just next level. The fact that that guitar player could play that solo as well as he did and play those downstrokes at that speed, both guitar players actually played the downstrokes, that blows my mind as well. And then the singer did a great job singing a Megadeth tune. It'd be really cool if she wore like a metal shirt next time they performed. It kind of looks like she's ready to go right to class after this performance, and it'd be really cool if she wore like a black metal shirt instead. I think it would really fit the vibe a lot better. I'm very happy that none of the cables ripped out of the guitars. Nobody's guitar strap came undone, especially during the solo. That's the worst time for that to happen. And if anybody from this band is watching this video right now, it'd be great if you could leave a comment and let us know a little bit more about your group. Are you guys an official band? Do you play other places? Is this just a one-time thing for a talent show? What's your band name if you are a band, and all that good stuff? It'd be cool to hear from you. But I hope you enjoy the fruits of all your hard work. You know, I can tell you put a lot of effort into doing this and you pulled it off. So awesome. Okay, everyone, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you at the next video. Bye-bye.